Athens, Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras on Wednesday, November 15, declared a state of mourning after a freak overnight downpour with the force of a waterfall flooded 3 towns near Athens, killing at least 15 people. At this time, declaring a state of national mourning over this great tragedy is the least we can do, Tsipras said in a televised address. I pledge that we will stand next to the families of the victims with all the means at our disposal, he added. The flooding, described as the worst in 20 years, early on Wednesday struck the towns of Mandra, Neopyramos and Megara, a semi-rural area west of Athens where many factories and warehouses are based. The water came down the mountain, millions of tons, Neopyramos Deputy Mayor Stavros Fosha told State TV ERT as locals braced for another night of heavy rainfall. Our roads are completely destroyed. 1,000 homes have been flooded, that's a third of the town, he added. The Greater Athens Governor's Office said the force and danger posed by the weather front is unprecedented. We had another incident in 1999 but it was nothing like this, said Megara Mayor Grigoris Stamoulis. Television images showed tanker trucks, buses and lorries nearly completely submerged in the reddish mud torrent snaking through entire neighborhoods. Over a dozen people were hospitalized, state agency ANA said. 1 person was missing. The fire service reported 13 dead and the Coast Guard 2 more. The dead, men and women aged 35 to over 90, included a handful of people who perished inside or near their homes, a truck driver, a hunter and 2 men who were carried by the raging water kilometers away to the sea. More than a dozen people were rescued from an intercity bus, while others fled a Johnson & Johnson factory whose outer wall collapsed. The Prime Minister's office said 87 people had been rescued overall. Tsipras said the army would help house the homeless. Greece's Civil Protection Authority said 3 highways had been severed with traffic rerouted. Niagara Falls. The situation is very difficult, the Niagara Falls came down and could not be stopped, Deputy Regional Governor Yiannis Vassiliou told state-run TV network ERT. The weather forecast is poor, so we are on alert, he said. A river of debris went through Mandra. This is unprecedented, Vassiliou said. Everything is lost, the disaster is biblical, Mandra Mayor Ioana Krikauki told the station. We have people who are trapped. We need machinery to get them out of their homes, said Krikauki, who was also immobilized in her home. Parts of the area were without electricity and authorities said many people would need shelter for the night, while the deputy mayor of the town of Neopyramos, which was without water, said repairs may take up to 5 days. Access to the area is difficult, debris has nearly reached the height of homes, said Fire Department spokesman Yiannis Kopakis. The deputy governor said rubble clearing equipment had been moved to the area but could not be used until the water levels subside. Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras said the deaths had been caused by a disastrous flood and expressed deep sorrow for the deaths.